Hey, good day guys. It's been a while since I've done a video, quite a while actually, but reason being is I had some troubles with my computer. Couldn't edit any videos. It just kept crashing and carrying on, and I got the shits with it basically, so I didn't film anything for a while, but I'm back at it. I've got a new computer now that should be good for editing, so I'll get stuck into some more videos. So it's a bit of a little update video, and then we're gonna go for a bit of a drive in a new car to the channel. But firstly, I'll give you a bit of an update on a few other things that have been going on. Firstly, my Vitara, the big green Vitara, I sold that a little while ago. So yeah, it was a little disappointing to see it go, but it sounds like it's gone to a good home, so hopefully it keeps getting used. But yeah, in the meantime, I've been doing a bit of work on the Navara. Changed the setup a bit, got rid of the canopy, gone back to just a tonneau cover and a bit more of a basic lightweight setup. Changed a few things in the back too with how it sets up, but I won't peel that open and show you at the moment. Got new wheels and tyres for it, some Wild Peak 33s and just some MP300 ST rims painted black. Also changed the front wheel bearings and put new upper control arms in it, because if you remember, they were cracked from Cape York. So been doing a bit of work on this, keeping me busy. I still got to get a new tub for it because it's got a big dent in it, but mechanically it's A1. So, and we're going on a bit of a trip in a couple of weeks, so everything's ready to go for that. Alright, this is a new car to the channel. If you aren't on my Instagram or Facebook pages, you wouldn't have seen this before, but it's been on there for a while. I've had it almost a year now, doing it up and whatever. So it's a Suzuki LJ81 Ute. So we'll take this for a bit of a drive out to some local tracks, and I'll give you a bit of a rundown on it, Alright, here we go. Let's start up, give her a bit of choke. Couple of kicks to get the bloody fuel going. Couple more kicks, eh? There we go. Little ripper. Alright, let's go. He's a bouncy old rigger. I haven't let any air out of my tyres though, so that's probably half my issue. Alright, here we go guys, here it is. So, quick rundown. It's a 1980 Suzuki LJ81. So no, it's not a two-stroke. It's like the most common question you get asked. This is after the two-stroke. So the two-strokes were LJ50s, and you never got a two-stroke ute. So LJ80 is a soft top and a hard top short wheelbase, and the LJ81, which this is the ute version with, it's a long wheelbase. They call it a long wheelbase, but it's still awfully short. So it's the predecessor of obviously the Suzuki Sierra. So it's basically the same as the early Sierra. So it's got solid axles front and rear, leaf springs front and rear. When I got it, I did a body off chassis, basically a full restoration, but I kept the original paintwork on the panels. So you can see all the chassis being all repainted. On these, the chassis actually originally is painted the same color as the body, so I had a beige chassis, a rusty beige chassis. So it's all been stripped back, painted black. All underneath is being painted black, so all under the body, anywhere that's not visual is being painted black. All up in the wheel arches. Originally that would have been all beige kind of thing. Yeah, so fully repainted everything, and the whole body's been clear coated with a product called Penetrol. So it's like a paint additive, but can be used as a clear coat that isn't sort of permanent and seals out the rust, so it doesn't continue rusting, but it's not really a paint as such, apparently, so I've learnt. So everything's been clear coated in that just to preserve the look of it. I really like the original look of it, and it's very rare to get these without major rust. So pretty much all of them rust out through here. Obviously the trays always rust out. This one, that's just some firewood and stuff. It looks rusty, but it's not actually rusty. It's just surface rust and scratches and little dents and everything, but there's no substantial rust in it. It had small patch in the floor that was rusty that I replaced, one little patch on each side. Other than that, it's all original metal, so pretty cool, I reckon. Alright, here we go, the big block. So there's the original specs there. So LJ81 originally came with a 797cc motor, so F8A. So 0.8 litre is what they came with. This is actually a 1 litre, so an F10A out of a early Sierra, so a 1 litre Sierra. That's the motor out of this, basically the exact same motor, just bigger capacity. So it was kind of a no-brainer to put one of them in instead of a 800cc, because it actually didn't come with a motor. It came complete less a motor, so that was the obvious choice. Under here we've got lots of new bits, new carby, new fuel pump, new thermostat, all new radiator hoses, water pump, basically anything like that wears out has been replaced. New brake master cylinder, because it was easier than cleaning the old one out. And yeah, just pretty much just a freshen up really. Oh, a brand new head, of course. So it's got a brand new head on it as well. Extractors, exhaust, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very basic. It sounds a bit under capacity, but a 1 litre actually gets this going alright. So the curb weight there is listed as 830 kilos, so it's not even a ton. So a 1 litre, it actually moves alright. So it's no race car, but it works. A few other little things, I put some aftermarket headlights in. I don't really like the look of them. They don't look original, which is a little bit annoying, but the factory headlights were crap, and it was either put good headlights in it or put external lighting like a light bar or spotlights or something like that, and I think it looks more original with the aftermarket headlights than it would have with a light bar on the roof or something silly like that. So that's why I went with that option. Alright, as far as the drivetrain and suspension, pretty basic. It's got new leaf springs, new shockies, slightly longer shocks, but nothing too crazy. Leaf springs are Sierra leaf springs, so this runs the same exact springs as a Sierra, with a couple of leaves pulled out. So it's only running 3 leaves in the front and 3 leaves in the back, I think, but I might even pull some more out because it's still pretty stiff and doesn't flex up too much, and obviously there's not a lot of weight here, so I can probably afford to pull another leaf out of the front and another out of the back as well. But for now, this is what we're running. So yeah, drivetrain is fairly standard. The diff centers have been changed out for 1 litre Sierra centers because they're a bit better geared for highway driving, because it's only a 4-speed transmission, so it struggles at highway speeds a bit. But with the new diff gears, it helped a hell of a lot. So it's got a welded diff in the rear because I did. In the front, it's got open center, but again, new center. And it's been converted to disc brakes off a Sierra, and also freewheeling hubs off a Sierra. So originally this come drum brake front without a freewheeling hub. It just had a wheel bearing hub that was always driving basically. So I went to a freewheeling hub. Obviously there's a lot of advantages there. So yeah, that's pretty much the suspension and drivetrain wrapped up. Right, interior got a bit of a refresh as well, but nothing too major. New door cards. Steph helped make some new door cards for it with like the original sort of vinyl. Original seats. A basket from Bunnings to put things in, and other than that, not too much. Oh, I got this sound deadener, Pingjing buddy sound deadener, and chucked a bunch of that around. I've got it on the roof, obviously. You probably can't really see, but there's some behind the seats. I left this bit because it kind of looks ugly, so I didn't want to do that bit, but I might worry about that later. But and under the floor as well, so, or on the floor as well I should say. And then I just got some marine carpet cut for floor mats or whatever. Other than that, it's pretty basic. Put a temperature gauge in it because the factory one's a bit sketchy. And the only other thing is retractable seat belts. It came with just like lash belts, but I put retractables in it, but they're off eBay and they don't work very good, so I might put some proper ones in later on. But other than that, that's it for the interior. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Only a short video, a bit of an update, and just to show you around the car. Got some things coming up. We've got Rocket next weekend. The following weekend, or following weekend to the weekend after, we're going on a 9-day trip out central Queensland kind of way, so that should be pretty interesting. More of a touring trip than any sort of hard four-wheel driving, but I'll probably still film some stuff. It's going to be pretty scenic and some bushwalks, stuff like that, so I'll probably film that as well as Rocket next weekend, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's starting to get dark, so I probably should get out of here, eh? I'll catch you next time.